Specialist Fitness Instructor with GCRA Plus, and today I am going to be doing an exercise in a chair class with you. Okay, but first of all, we need to check whether you're fit and well to take part. So please make sure you don't have any coughs, any colds, any fevers, any aches and pains, and if you do, then you need to just give exercise a miss today. Yes, be kind to yourself. And also, if you have any newly diagnosed medical conditions or any new medication, please check with your doctor that you are safe to do exercise. Okay, so the first thing that we need is a chair. A chair from your kitchen or your dining room, and you want it at the height where your hips are slightly higher than your knees, and your knees are roughly 90 degrees, a little bit more, and your feet obviously can touch the ground. So the first thing we're going to do is make sure that you've come to the front third of the chair, because we want to release those thigh muscles and get them moving. So first of all, we're just going to start by lifting the heels. Yes, so we're going to get those ankles flexed, okay, and we're just going to get those feet moved up, warmed up. Now, I'm not wearing any shoes, I'm just wearing socks. I like going around on my bare feet. If you prefer to have shoes on, then that's fine. If you'd like to have bare feet or just your socks on, that's fine too. Doesn't really matter. Okay, so we're now going to start to lift the heels. Alright, and I also want you to think about sitting up nice and tall, like the Queen's coming. Okay, that's what I tell my ladies. And so we're going to just gently march, and then we're trying to just let the toes relax down, so we're not banging the feet, so it's nice and gentle. Okay. Now I'd advise that you do this class for the first time without any music, but if you're going to watch this class again and again and again, put music on in the background and you can still hear me. Okay. So we're just going to take a little break there, and we're going to get the shoulders moving. So I'd like you to lift the shoulders up and slowly back down. This is so good for stress relief. Slowly up and back down. That'll feel nice. All my ladies in my class love this. And gentlemen, slowly up and down. And that's so good. We're going to do it one more time. Slowly up and down. Now you're going to bend your arms at the elbows, and we're just going to swing. So you're going to imagine that you're in a race with Usain Bolt, but you're a little bit slower, but your arms are bent like a sprint. Yes? Okay. The elbows, you stay there. The elbows are coming out slightly behind, and we're just starting to warm up the shoulders. Okay. Sitting up tall, nice normal breathing. And remember, throughout this entire class, you can slow everything down, you can make the movements small, or you can speed it up and add in the music that will really motivate you. Okay? Now, we're going to go back to the shoulders, and we're going to take the shoulders forward, all the way up, all the way back and down. And you keep staying forward, all the way back and all the way down. Oh, that's lovely. Forward, all the way up, all the way back and down. That should feel really nice. All the way up, all the way back and down. And one more. And remember, you can do these anytime you feel stiff. We're all sitting far too much just now. And coming back to the front. Shoulder rolls are wonderful. All my class love it. And I always say to them, they're free. You don't have to wait for a fitness instructor to tell you to do them. You can do them anytime you like. So we're back to marching now. Just lifting the knees a little bit. Just starting to get a wee bit warmer. Okay, good. How are you feeling? Are you okay? Nice, quiet feet. Yes. Thinking about toe to heel, but don't worry if that's not happening. Okay. Now, I live in South Aberdeenshire, and they're really careful with their money here, and this really works in my class. So I want you to imagine you've taken a £5 note out of your pocket, and it's fallen on the floor. Okay, and it's quite a windy day. So you're going to place your heel on the fivers, right? You don't want it to blow away, so you're going to place your toe back on it again. So heel and toe. Good. Heel and toe. This is also really good if you want to put some Kaylee music on. Yes. Good. So heel and toe, nice and gentle. So this is flexing your ankles, so when you walk around, you've got the strength to lift your toes up and so you don't trip over anything. Yes, pavements if you're going outside as well, stairs if you've got them in your house. Okay, good. And we're going to place it underneath the other foot, and you're going to go heel and toe. Good. I'm just going to move back a little bit so you can see both my feet. Okay, so you're trying to place the toe roughly where the heel has been. Okay, and we're looking at flexing the ankles. You see my ankle flexing there. Yes? Good. Okay, and let's go back to marching. Alright, we're bringing in a little bit of arms now. Still sitting up tall. At any time throughout this class, if you feel your back's getting a little bit sore, you need a wee rest, feel free to come to the back of the chair at any time and just carry on. Okay, the reason why I'm sitting at the front here is it uses your stomach muscles, which is really good for your posture. So when you do get up and walk around, you've worked those core muscles, which helps you to stay balanced and upright. Okay, so nice relaxed shoulders as well. Nice quiet feet. You can hear mine gently. Hopefully not too loud. Okay. Right, we're going to do the next one of our mobilisers. And you're going to imagine that you're knitting or your newspaper has fallen down the side of your chair. You're going to hold on to the chair here, and we're just going to gently reach down and back up again. And then you're going to reach down and back up again. Good. Nice and gentle. Feet flat on the floor. If you feel unsteady, don't go too far over. Just a gentle loosening of the lower back. And one more time. Good. And then we're back to marching. Bring in the arms. Nice gentle swing. Good. So hopefully you're starting to get a little bit warmer now. You can cut your heating bills down by doing a little bit of exercise 2 or 3 times a day. That's it, still sitting up tall. Normal breathing. And then we're going to do the last of our mobilisers in our warm-up. So you're going to sit here, you're going to place your hand on the side of the chair, you're going to place your other hand on the outside of that knee, and you're just going to turn around and go over your shoulder. And then we're going to do it the other way. And what I say to my classes is, you're going to imagine you're sitting in a cafe and you're checking who's speaking about you behind you. So you're just going to look over your shoulders. And in Aberdeenshire, we say spicking. I'm not from there, I'm from Fife, but I say look around and see who's speaking about you. So round and back to the centre, and one more time. And this is really good for being able to reach your arm round and get it into your coat pocket. Get a seatbelt on if somebody's giving you a lift in the car or you're driving. Okay, and it's just a great body twist and shoulder opener. So we're now going to move on to the cardiovascular part of the class. So we're going to do a little bit to get you a little bit warmer and work your heart and lungs. Okay, so moving on to our movement part of the class. So we're going to start marching again, and we're just going to start to get a little bit warmer now. Yes, we're going to start to use the heart a little bit more, get the heart rate up a little bit, get you warmed up, get the blood moving around the body. So sitting up tall again, yes? Remember what I said earlier, if you need to go to the back of the chair at any time, feel free. If you need to take things a little bit easier throughout the class, feel free to just drop down to the legs only. Okay, and then join back in once you've had your little rest, alright? So, we're going to start marching, okay? Now, I really like to challenge people's coordination. It's so good for the brain, and all the people in my class, they actually have got a lot better at this. And it's funny when I get a new person in the class, they're looking around the room and everybody can do this, and they're really struggling. So we're going to do heels. So you're just going to take your heel to the floor, yes, okay. And then we're going to do a Bruce Forsyth. So you're going to do same arm, same leg, yes. Have you got that? You can just do legs only if you want. You can just do arms only if you want. I don't mind, okay. So, and here is the challenge. Okay, you're now going to switch to opposite arm, opposite leg. And if you're with somebody, if you're lucky enough to be in the house with someone, you're probably laughing now. Yes, because I get people stopping, they're going, yes, they find it hard, but if you just try it, you'll start to get new movement patterns going on in your brain, and it's so good for your brain to do something new. Yes, so opposite arm, opposite leg, if you can. Okay, how are we getting on with that one? Yes, don't worry if it's not happening, just trying it and staying warm. That's all I ask. Okay, and then we're going to go back to marching. And I don't know about you, but I am getting a little bit warmer, which is great. Okay, so we're going to swing the arms. Yes. Sitting up tall. Okay, and how's your breathing? You should be, perhaps you're getting just a little bit heavier breathing, but you should still be able to talk, just like me, I can talk to you. Okay? Very good. Now, we're going to move on, we're going to work the outer thighs. You're going to tap the foot out and bring it back in. Tap the foot out, bring it back in. Yes? So when you've got muscles in the outer and inner thighs there, they stop you from falling over sideways. Okay, and also we're going to mobilise the hips. Really important, your hips are as mobile as your shoulders, but we don't use them in that way very much. So this is a good one, yes? So you can make this small, yes, or you can move it. Obviously some people will have had hip replacements, so you take it easy and just work in a range that is pain-free for you. Now, just like the other one, we're going to add an arm. So, you're going to take same arm, same leg out, okay? And then you know what I'm going to say. We're going to try opposites. Yes? That's it. Get. I'm just thinking about all the people in my class, and they just make me laugh all the time. And we do practically the same exercises all the time, but it's the stories, it's the chat that's fantastic. And it's also laughing at ourselves and our brain and body not speaking to each other. So don't worry if this isn't working, as long as you're moving, that's fine. Okay, and then we're going to go back to marching. And again, remember, you can come back, rest in the chair, and come forward again. So we're going to march, okay? Now the last exercise we're going to do in this section is we're going to work the muscles in the bottom, okay? And these are so good for helping you to stand up and sit down in and out of your chair. Okay, so you just stay where you are. We're going to just walk back to the back of the chair, and then we're going to walk forward. That's it. And this is where music can help. Okay, so walking back, walking forward. Good. Using these muscles here, sitting up tall. And don't worry if you don't get all the way back. Very good. And then one more. Okay, and then guess what? We're going to march again. Right to the front. Okay, nice gentle marching. Alright, we're going to bring the arms in. Okay, you've done so well. Now we're going to take the arms out now, and we're just going to do the legs. So what we're doing now is we're pulling down a little bit from all that endurance exercise, and we're going to move on to some very gentle stretches for you, which are great for you to do every day. In fact, this class is just a great thing for you to do every day, just get all the body moving. Okay, so we're going to move on to the stretches now. So moving on to the stretches now, the first one we're going to do is for the calf. So we're going to place your foot out. Back a bit, cut that bit out, did. So moving on to the stretches now, we're going to start with the calf. So I'd like you to take your foot out, and then you're going to pull the toe up towards your body. Yes? So you're just going to press the heel into the floor and pull the toes up. Very good. And then you're going to change sides. So foot out, pull the toe up towards the body. And you should feel a mild tension, don't do this, mild tension in the back of your leg there, down in your calf, yes? Okay, and then we're going to take the other leg out. This time your foot is relaxed, you're going to lift up tall, we're going to ease forward and you're going to stretch off the back of the leg. And make sure you've moved to the front of the chair for this to release that thigh muscle there, your hamstring. So we're keeping the chest up, and all through the stretches, I say this in every single class, I should have it tattooed on my forehead, breathe, yes, breathe. Relax into it. If you relax, your muscles will lengthen and stretch. If you're tense and you're forcing it, they'll tighten and shorten. And then you're going to change legs. So other leg out, lift up nice and tall, ease forward. Relax that foot. So your knee is straight, but it's not locked. Okay. And then we're going to come up again. And then you stay where you are. You're going to sit facing me. We're just going to stretch out the inner thigh. So you're going to take your legs as wide as is comfortable for you and safe. And then all we're going to do is just gently press the knees apart. Okay, so we get a gentle stretch in the inner thighs there. Lovely. Again, breathe in. Okay, and then moving on to our arms. So you're going to place one hand on your shoulder. You're going to take your hand under here. We're going to do this a few times just to mobilise. You're gently going to press and take the elbow up. Yes, you're going up. Okay. And just accept where it goes today. And then we're going to bring it down. Now what happens in my class is everybody does this trying to get it high. Doesn't count. Yes. So you're working on the mobility of your shoulder. You're slowly going to take the elbow up and then the elbow down. And then one more time. Slowly up. And down. And then you're going to change sides. Now what you'll find is your dominant arm, if you're right-handed, is going to go higher than the other one. That's perfectly normal because you use that arm to reach up and do things with. Yes? So, it's a good idea to work your weaker side. Yes, and to use it a bit more. Okay, now I'm going to do it once more. So your hand is coming around the back there. Head is in the same position, shoulders relaxed. Now, you stay there. Your next one, you're going to take the arm and you're going to bring it round the back and you're going to just gently take it up and see where it goes. Now, I'm quite flexible. It comes in between my shoulder blades. You might be down here. It doesn't matter. Yes? And what we're doing is we're opening up the shoulder here. Just like I said, reaching round to get your hand into a coat or something like that. And then we're going to take the other arm and you're going to slowly take it up. And back down. Good. And then one more time to each side. So if you're finding this difficult, if you find any of these stretches tight or really difficult, that's a sign your body is saying you need to do it more, that this part of your body is needing some help, it's needing some work. Okay, and then our final stretch today, this is a lovely one. We're going to place one hand inside the other. Yes? You're going to bring your arms up to shoulder height, but your shoulders are down. You're going to push away with the inner hand. And if you want to drop the head, if it doesn't feel comfortable, don't worry. So you're opening up the shoulder blades. Imagine I've taken your shoulder blades and I'm pulling them apart, nice and gently. And then you're going to sit up tall and you're going to open your arms. Yes, gently stretching and opening up those pecs, those chest muscles. And we're going to do it once more. Other hand inside. Drop the head. Stretch away. And then open. And you know what? It's so good. We're going to do it one more time. Push away. And in my class, at the end of every class, I get everybody to do this. It is cheesy. It's a bit American, but it feels good. Give me a big yes. Yes! Thank you for joining me today. I hope you keep this exercise up. Stay safe, stay well, and take care.